We're joined post-match by senior coach Chris Newman. You were a really great win against Geelong today. It was a really tight first half, which opened up in that second period. What was the message to the players at the major break?
We just had to get it back on our terms a little bit more. I felt like we were doing a lot right, but not getting a lot of value. I think we almost had around 200 possessions, disposals at half time. So we're getting our hands on the ball, but probably not as efficient as we would have liked. Geelong were really diligent with their defensive structures and really made us pay with their ability to hurt us when the ball went inside their forward 50. So they're an outstanding outfit, and the way they structure up, their style of play was really challenging in that first half and for across the game. So we knew we were up against it a little bit at half time, but the way that the boys dug in terms of their effort in that second half was outstanding.
And we went into today with an array of key position tools. Was it difficult to find the balance among those names?
A little bit. The balance was not too bad. They were quite tall as well, so we actually structured up okay at both ends. So I thought for our ability to then, in the second half, at least create a contest in our front half and in our front 50 to give our smalls an opportunity to get front and square. That was a big sort of shift. So credit to those taller forwards, but also our key backs. You know, Chris Jones is one that played back today and it's probably the first time he's lined up centre half back playing at Box Hill. So I thought he was outstanding, his ability to run and jump at the ball and spoil a lot of 1v1 contests, and also to O'Brien, another one of our key backs that really held firm today.
And Mitch Lewis had arguably one of his best games of the year. How did you see his performance?
Yeah, really good. Again, sort of a guy after half time, he was creating a real contest for us without getting a lot of reward for it in terms of scoreboard, his goals from scoreboard perspective. So his ability to follow up at ground level and create for others as well is outstanding. So he finished with 5 goals today, but his ability to bring others into the game has been a real asset of his all year, really. So he's been one of our most consistent performers throughout this year, and it was a credit to him. He usually finishes with his bag of 3, but it was good that he was able to finish with 5 today, and really important for us in that last term.
And despite singling out a few plays, it was a really even spread today. That must have been pleasing.
Yeah, really even spreads. You know, some guys that perhaps might have been down on form throughout this back end of the year had really hit some form today, and was really important for us. No doubt our captain Andrew Moore coming back in to the team added a little bit more grunt around the footy as well, but also snuck forward. I think he might have finished with 2 or 3 goals for today. So yeah, it's really important for our captain to set the scene there, and was happy with his game. But you're right, it was an even contribution today, and that's exactly what we'll need against I think Port Melbourne next week.
Yeah, looking forward to that matchup next week. It has been confirmed as Port Melbourne. We've had some really tight encounters with the Borough over the years. Where do you think that match will be won and lost?
It has been really tight. They're a class outfit, another team that we really expect and respect and admire. Led really well by Ezzy for a long period of time. So, their ability to not only be quite offensive with their play, but I think they've got a great balance of their defensive actions too this year, restricting opposition teams to low scores. So, again, we'll have our work cut out for us. We'll reset now and try and freshen up as much as possible. And if we bring the energy that we brought today, then we'll be well in the contest.
Congratulations on the win today, and good luck next week.
Cheers.